Hello and welcome back to the COVID Championship. Well, that's such a bad name for it. The COVID calendar. We are now at round 3. This is the circuit where I think Jake could pull some points back here. This is Budapest. Now, as you'll know, the Budapest city is split into 2 parts. Buda and Abdul, because there's no way it's Pest.
And, well, if you've been enjoying our COVID Championship, I'm sure you're hungry for more.
Well, they're not after that!
Oh, we've got rain late in the race.
Oh, don't say that. Fuck's sake.
Right, let's do this.
Let's do it!
Lovely bit of rain.
Ha 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 ha. Oh god, that's not the first corner.
Come on, if I nail this lap, Jake, pole position's there for you.
Yeah, would it surprise you to know I don't like this track quite as much as I like Austria and Styria?
More corners?
Oh, what corners? Corners and apparently salt. Right, mind the inside.
Well, there's one way of avoiding the inside curve, Jake, going really wide.
I mean, if you want to keep going wide, that's fine by me. Right, note to self, don't hit the chicane curbs that hard. Oh, a little bit wide round there. But I'll take it.
I think we both did. Hard, even from this corner where Gasly took me out.
I don't think this is going to be good enough for pole. Oh god, I hate this last corner.
I'm second.
Oh,
Who's on pole? I'm guessing Lewis.
Gotta be.
No, Verstappen!
Oh, thank you, Lewis, you useless tit.
It's a Red Bull lockout on the front row.
Ugh. I'm protesting that car. It's illegal. It's illegal. Protesting.
Red Bull looking strong round here.
You're on the high downforce, aren't you?
Not maximum, but increased, yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have gone for increased downforce. I stayed on standard, and I think that cost me.
Especially if I'm thinking there's rain late in a race as well.
Yeah, well, luckily, Parc Ferme is off.
Are you going to change your setup for the race, I wonder?
Yeah, I fucking am. Doing that on a dry
Good
setup,
job.
you can fuck off.
Now, Max, if you just let me through into turn 1, you hold up everybody else, we can just drive this race to a nice 1-2.
Bazinga. Right, race strategy. No, I'm not going on to fucking...
To fucking...
What tyres
What?
did you... Please tell me you qualified on softs as well.
No, I was on hards, mate.
No, you weren't. Right, you know what? I'm just winging my strategy as I go along. I don't care. You've got half an hour. Half a minute.
Wow, that's not very nice.
That's not very nice. The 5 red lights. Oh, come on! Slowest red lights of the week. Oh, Verstappen's just given you the job.
Don't think so, Max. You can shove that idea up your ass.
Oh, Vettel. Oh, well, that's not a good start for me at all. That's better. Oh, my God. Hamilton and Verstappen are side by side. Jesus, what are they doing?
Nice job, Max. Don't
No,
particularly appreciate the
Vettel!
squeeze. Don't particularly appreciate the squeeze at the start, but we'll gloss over
Nice
it.
illegal engine there, Ferrari.
That's what we like to see at the start. Well done.
Joe's got one. What's Joe done to Lewis?
I've not done anything. Just ignore the
How come
fact
you've
that,
lost-
just ignore that.
You've lost a second. How the hell have you lost a second overtaking?
Dive bombing.
Oh dear. Tyrannical leader.
I'm not a
Suppose,
tyrannical leader.
You wouldn't dive bomb Lewis if you weren't.
Oh, I'm not so comfortable round here. Why do I have 2.5 laps extra fuel?
Because you didn't edit it.
Ugh. At least I edited my setup. I actually feel much better on this setup. Oh god, no, Lewis.
Okay, why did I say anything? To be fair, you've got more issues with Lewis than you have looking ahead of you.
Yeah, I do.
I thought Red Bull might be good round here. I didn't think they'd be this good.
Well, it's fine. You're going to screw Verstappen over in the strategy.
I'm not.
Just goes to show certain tracks really do suit different either one of us better. It doesn't help that one of my tracks that suits me better has less corners. We'll gloss over that.
We'll also gloss over the fact that you dive bomb Lewis and you're now holding him up.
DRS is now enabled.
Yeah, I can't catch you two, but then again, you've got Max all over you.
I have. But he knows what's going on. He knows he's got a third party line here.
This is where he just fully dive bombs you and wipes you out.
If he does, I'll fucking change to Albon. I'll change to using Max's car.
The sad thing is, you will fire him.
That was very wide, Jake. I don't know why you
We're
did that.
expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Ooh. This could benefit anyone that started on mediums if the rain is 10 to 15 minutes away.
Is that what it's saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like me and you on pace were very even this lap.
I've had a pretty scruffy lap, in all honesty.
No, Lewis. Although my weakest point on the circuit is very much sector 3. Especially this corner.
God.
No, Lewis. No, get
No, Max.
the fuck back.
We've both got teammate problems.
Go on, Max! Where's Sophie? I'll get her to sing Super Max for you.
Why has Max suddenly lost so much time? I didn't hit him.
Lewis, get the fuck back, son.
Go on, Lewis.
We're both having teammate issues here. Apparently, both our teammates don't know how to stay the fuck in their place.
Probably quicker than us.
Let's just ignore the fact that it makes us both look like slightly tyrannical leaders.
I think you're more of a tyrannical leader than I am.
I'm not a tyrannical leader, I just know what's best, and I will enact that will.
Well, if you know
Oh,
what's best,
Max
how come-
has just fucking... No, Lewis! What part of no do you not understand? I'm not Sean Connery. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Why is he going for it here? I will just run him straight out. Oh, you have got trouble. Oh, you have got big trouble.
Using some tyre grip around now.
Oh!
Okay, Max, fair enough. I'm not fighting you anymore.
No, you're just going to try and stay in his DRS and then get him back
Fuel
that way.
target is +1. Faster engine modes
No,
are available.
I've got it all under control, mate. I've got it all under control.
You really don't, do you?
Yeah. Look, I'm not a tyrannical leader unlike you. If my teammate's clearly quicker than me, I'm not gonna... And he makes a move fairly, I'm not gonna get standing his way.
Oh, God.
Doesn't exactly look like a sky that's about to chuck it down with rain in 10-15
I was
minutes
about
time.
to say! Where's this rain fucking coming from, then? Oh... I have an ace up my sleeve here.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on
Will
the
you let
cards.
Lewis through?
Yup.
Oh.
He's got a better
Are you
chance
gonna try
against...
and... You've released Lewis against us, haven't you?
Yep, I've released Lewis against you.
Okay.
It's a good tactic. Because the
The problem is now
AI...
you've got Vettel to deal with.
That's fine, I can deal with Vettel. But Lewis is clearly quicker than me. The AI are clearly quicker than us round here. It gives Lewis...
Imagine if you hadn't dive bombed him at the start.
Yeah, I kind of regret that now, in hindsight. But I do actually have a plan.
So do I.
I feel like we're both about to engage our plans this lap.
Not really, no. Max is pitting. And Joe's pitting. Interesting.
Exit. Exit now.
Just couldn't manage this tyre anymore.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those
That
tires.
didn't work quite as I hoped it would. Oh, God! Voila! Oh, hello, fresh tyres. Sorry, Latifi. And when I say I'm sorry, I'm really not.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
God, it is ridiculous how much better fresh tyres feel round here.
Max's stop was very early.
I think he's gone on. I think he's two-stopping.
Just tell me rain in 5 minutes. But
Gap to car in front
I don't
is
believe rain in.
4.0
Are you trying to hold the
seconds.
softs until it rains?
Okay, the gap
Why would I
behind
disclose
is
my strategy with you?
2.8 seconds.
See, that would be an interesting call to make. I'd just be here like puncture, puncture. Ah! Okay, don't hit that curb. Oh, Magnussen, can... Hey, K-Mag, can you stop sliding round half the corners, please? Oh, here we go. Oh, that was a beautiful manoeuvre. Oh. Right, Max is on medium, so he's
We've moved
clearly
into P14.
he's clearly quote unquote two-stopping. quite a few AI are in this lap, so come on, Giovinazzi, either pit or get the bejeebus fuck out of my way. Oh, lovely bit of DRS. Ha 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 ha. Oh god, what was that?
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Jake.
That's worked out tremendously.
Oh, the Ricciardo and Giovinazzi! Yes!
I've only lost another second to Verstappen, and I went 2 extra laps on those tyres. Which means now I'm on the perfect tyre to just hold it out until the rain comes.
Same. These tyres are barely wearing, like the softs round here. I don't know if you had this, but mine went off so fast.
You're probably going to leapfrog Lewis. Because he still hasn't stopped yet.
Well, he could hold out the tyres till it rains, which could give us both a headache.
No, I don't think he will. I don't think
no, teammates in the pit. You could have a potential headache here, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, Max Verstappen's been beautifully held up.
He is. He's all trussed up for us.
Well, for me, not for you.
This is where you're like, no, I've lost my front wing! Yeah, I have leapfrogged Hamilton.
What you would have.
Not by an awful lot, but I've leapfrogged him. That undercut is actually...
Oh, not quite close enough to do to Ricciardo.
Hello, Jake.
Hi. Oh, right round the outside of Max Verstappen, we're going side by side.
That's a brave one.
There's a bit of contact. Oh, dear.
Oh, Jake.
I had the higher ground. He should have backed out.
Okay, clear.
Oh, what was that, man?
I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, okay. I mean, I did more wrong on that overtake, to be honest.
I'll let the audience decide that one.
Did you actually see it?
No, I just saw Verstappen facing backwards.
Well, exactly. You don't even know what happened.
Well, no, I
got
vaguely saw in the distance you two were side by side. You were on the outside, and then you turned in, and he went round.
7 seconds.
I was ahead of him going into the corner, and I tried to give him as much room as I could.
I tell you what could be interesting here is if the people ahead of us hold out until it's intermediate time. 'Cause if they do, we've got a bit of a race on our hands here.
Oh, what a move on Kvyat. Beautiful.
The Ricciardo move.
Yep.
Who's in first and second at the moment?
2 racing points. Paris has got about 3 seconds on Stroll.
Well, that's unrealistic for 2020 then. This year, Stroll is the G.
Like I say, I would never take out a teammate on purpose. I genuinely think he should have backed out of it, and I was ahead of him going to the corner, otherwise I would have backed out myself. So.
Well, I want to see, I'd love to see your angle of it though, so save video clip and upload that one. I'd love to see your angle of that, because I just vaguely caught it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll upload it to the wrong channel again. Okay, it's starting to look a bit more like it might rain now.
Alright, I am going to have to get this done quick. Just in case they don't pit! Oh, well.
Oh dear. And he
So
has a
is
go
that
at
now
me.
both of us that have tried to kill Raikkonen?
Oh, I see rain.
Yeah, I've got that
think-
too.
They're going to stay out, so they're in good positions, these guys.
Perez
long as
is
they
going to
don't
leave
pit.
this race!
Well, not
He
if I've got
doesn't
anything to
pit.
do with it.
If he doesn't... Ah, no!
Joe, did you hit the curb?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's fine, I didn't actually lose out that much in the end.
Lost out to Kimmy, did you lose out to anyone else?
Hamilton.
Ah.
But he's on hard tyres, so, and he's being held up. Oh, that's my bad there. Ambition ahead of adhesion, I believe they call it. I could have lost out so much more, so...
Could have done so much more!
The reality is, I didn't lose as much as I could from that. I got lucky. Oh, there's some Hamilton and Raikkonen are rubbing.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
We are on the right tyres for the time being. It's just started raining, mate.
Oh, oh shit! I need to get ahead of Hamilton here. I've just realised the big problem.
I nearly did what you did.
Were you able to save it?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, Raikkonen's gone sideways there. I'm just gonna I have to do this. Sorry, Kimmy.
You're not sorry, though, are you?
Not at all.
Just took him out.
I know you won't understand it now, but it was all for the greater good. Right, Lewis, can you kind of, I don't know, help your team leader here?
The tyrannical leader strikes again.
I'm not a tyrannical leader, I just know what's best and I enact that will.
Sorry, Perez, but your lead is no more.
This has kind of gone a little bit wrong for me here. Although Hamilton's going to be nicely held up for me, so that could be a factor. Also, the other thing that could be a factor is not raining quite that hard.
Your hope is that we'd have to change to inters until the other guys pit.
Correct. Hamilton is being nicely held up for me here.
Oh, Max, come on, where are you, man?
I wonder where Max is, Jake.
I didn't do anything to him.
No, you only took him out.
I didn't take him out.
You took him out.
I will show you the video footage, and you
In
will
about
see.
5 years' time.
No, I will get on and upload it straight after this. I will sign out of the whatever racing league channel I'm currently into. I'll sign back into my own, and then I'll edit it and upload it, and you will see.
In 10 years' time.
You wish it was in 10 years, because then you could see you wouldn't have to find out when I'm actually innocent, and you could blame me for it forever.
Dive! Ah!
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it worked in one sense. I'm ahead of Hamilton. Oh, God.
No, you're not.
You were saying... Oh, shit, I ran him out wide.
Wow.
What is this Grand Prix?
I'm just pulling away from all you guys now. See you later.
Alright, Nico.
How can I be Nico? I've actually had a podium.
Hulkenberg. Oh, Jake. Alright, let's just do that for now. Right, next up is Stroll. It's really not raining all that much. Weather report.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
What are your tyres on?
My car. 32%. What's yours?
22.
In all fairness, you stopped 2 laps after me, so that's probably about right.
Which was a genius move.
Also, it does show how much less my tyre wear is, because on my old controls I'd have been in the 40s by now. But I'll stroke your ego a bit later.
That's not my ego.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
We don't use words, do we?
Well, obviously, engineer, it would be... Oh, God. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I can!
Times are starting to drop a bit, so I think the rain is starting to have some sort of impact.
I'm fine. I've just absolutely done Stroll. Wow, I've lost a lot of time to you in that mini spin. Who's actually got... I tell you what, I'm curious. Who's got fastest lap? I think it's Max.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it probably... Yeah, it will be
Oh,
Max.
I see why you took him out now.
I didn't take him out! For fuck's sake.
Red Bull implode. Again.
I mean, I'll probably get the blame from Red Bull, you know, because Max can do no wrong.
Yeah,
but...
exactly. That's exactly what I've been doing. I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that.
Well, you're doing your best Christian Horner helmet marker impression.
You're
Yes.
around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
To be fair, well, given how far I am ahead of Hamilton now, he won't get screwed over. when... Are you okay out there, Jake?
It's starting to get a bit slippery this track now.
Oh, it's fine. Oh,
Okay, this is
I'll accept
Jeff.
that.
I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you
I
keep it up,
know,
the
don't
students
cut the
will award you a
corners. Shut
penalty.
up, Jeff. Also, Jasper, can you stop scratching at my door? I'll let you in after the race.
Oh, let me when you pit.
No.
Yeah, he can't leave. He's got 18 more laps, Joe. That poor cat.
You are such a simp for the cat.
You're so evil to the cat. I have to be a simp to balance it out.
Right, surely these guys have got a pit soon. And to be fair, we might have to as well.
Well, yeah, well, you will. I'm fine, mate.
39%. I'm good to go another few laps.
29% I can go for.
Get to the end from here with that.
I don't know about that, but to be fair, we're gonna be on inters, I reckon, in the next few laps, so it doesn't really matter.
It is slowly getting wetter. Oh, Perez's tyres are gone! Checo's tyres are finished!
Well, his car will be finished if you overtake him like
Tyre
that.
condition is still looking good.
Excuse me, that overtake was perfectly clean.
The sound effects you gave to it didn't exactly help
His
your
tyres
case.
are absolutely finished. Like, he was sliding round the corner. This could backfire horribly on Racing Point here. Never mind Racing Point, they're probably thinking, what's the point?
This is a sign that the tyres are going off. I've just done a 125.3. 5 seconds off my
sign that
fastest
it's
lap.
getting wet.
Yeah, no doubt. We're going to be on inters in a few laps.
The
I've
track
done a
conditions aren't
126.
improving.
Ah,
It's your choice
26,
as to whether you want
9.
to fit the wets next time you come in.
Jeff's just giving me a
You're creating some breathing space
message
between
about
you and the car behind
getting
by a few
wetter.
seconds per lap.
It looks like it is raining a bit harder this time round. I don't know if that's just me, but it looks like it's raining that bit harder.
Just trying to keep it steady.
Maximum power.
Bit of oversteer on exit, but that's fine.
That just shows the difference in our two styles in the wet. Jake, I'm just going to try and keep it steady. Joe, maximum power.
You're like Jeremy Clarkson and I'm James May.
The tyre situation is pretty
And I could
touch
definitely
and
go for
right
Snake
now.
being Hammond.
We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to
Yep.
struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready when you need them.
My lap time's going to be even slower this time around. What's my lap time on this occasion? We have done a 1:27.3.
I was tempted to gamble on this lap, but I don't think it's quite there yet. 28.0. In all fairness, I was
The
on
gap
lean
behind
mix
us
slow.
is 4.9
I've been running on
seconds.
lean for a few laps now.
This track definitely suits you better.
I think this card suits the track better as well,
Yeah.
somehow.
You're going to
Nice
be
around
screwed when we get to the speed circuits, though.
here. We shall see.
I think it's going to be very balanced this season. Like, some circuits are going to be me circuits, some are going to be you circuits, and then there are going to be some that just you can't tell the difference on. Please go round.
I'm really struggling here.
I'm fine. You say you're really struggling. You're still going half a second lap quicker than me. Are you pitting?
No.
You pitted, haven't you?
No.
I don't think we're quite there yet.
Other teams are fitting intermediate tyres. It might be worth considering changing yours too.
Well, Jeff, this is all on you. You told me to pit.
Oh. Well, Jeff didn't tell me.
Well, I checked tyre status and he said now's probably the time to change.
Yeah, thanks,
Oh,
Jeff.
and Hamilton's going on to win to Soda Racing points.
Well, Jeff, you betrayed me.
It's only because I asked him, to be fair. I was just wondering and he was
Tyre
like, yeah,
status.
time's coming.
Okay, I think it might be just about time to come and change these tyres.
Has he told you to come in now?
Yep.
Oh, teammate's in the pits, so he's still in the race.
I don't think I'll lose any further positions in staying out the extra lap. It's just, luckily, it's a very slow crossover point.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm gaining a lot of time on you now.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
10 more minutes of rain.
Are you thinking about staying out?
I was, and then I just did what I did round that corner. I think the time I'd lose staying out... Leclerc's still on hards?
Yep. Good old Ferrari.
Go now.
I was thinking of staying out, but the time I'd lose, I wouldn't get back, so... You've got to be on the right tyre at the right
Okay,
time
stay
in this
clear of
game.
the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
You know what I really need now?
A safety car.
Yep.
I think Leclerc's giving up the ghost and pitted. Either that or he's still on hards and he's struggling.
Well, Racing Point are on for a great result here.
I told you, I knew that strategy was going to work. It would have probably preferred it rained a bit earlier, but they're still in fantastic positions.
Okay, there's proof that I made the right call. They've disabled DRS.
No, they did that when across the line.
That's normally what I based my decision on.
He only lost about 3 seconds to me in the end. Oh! Max is out.
Well, yeah, it helps when you spin him round.
Nothing to do with that, mate. See, he was going to retire anyway.
Oh.
Oh, someone's just come out of the pits and I've lapped them. It's now for Romeo. Max pulled over at the exit of turn 1.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. The gap to the car behind is 9.5
Who's
seconds.
going very... Latifi is going very, very
Green
slowly.
That's
In
just
fact,
his normal speed,
In
Joe.
fact, he's actually going to hold me up here. He's on softs! Latifi is just on softs.
Eh.
Okay, that's a very random... Yeah, I've just seen... Given how much wetter it's got in the last couple of laps, staying out would not have worked for me.
I'm coming up to a lapped car. Are they actually on Inters?
You could get,
Yeah, I think yeah,
you
it's
could get held
just
up
Grosjean.
here.
No, he's let me through.
I love that. Oh, I'm coming up to a really slow kart now. It's just Grosjean.
Perez is keeping Hamilton behind him. Go on, Perez.
Stroll's doing nicely in 5th as well.
Dude, he's not doing well. Ferrari.
Again.
Again.
Again. So if things finish as they are now, I'll still lead the championship by a point.
Yep.
And of course, if you somehow get the fastest lap at the end, then you'll take the lead out through countback. But we'll be on level points.
I'm not too concerned either way. I'm looking good.
Pushing.
Got Silverstone, Britain and Britain Short coming up, which I'm quietly confident around.
It'll be the reverse grid Britain short race that will be bedlam.
And then we cut Spa and Monza. Monza probably being the toughest track I'll have to deal with across the season. And then Zandvoort, which I'm very confident around.
Monza could be Joe territory there.
Yeah, less corners.
Wow.
Hi Russell, could you get out of my way please?
I reckon I'm quietly confident about Spa as well.
Russell! Thank you.
But then again, you haven't won this race yet. There's still 11 laps to go.
You are quite correct.
The race isn't over until we have completed 35 laps.
To utilize some of this energy.
I know, right?
I
You
mean,
just proved.
I wasn't intending to prove your point there, but...
You proved your own point, really.
Oh, that was scary. I hit the outside curb at the last corner and the car just... Oh, it stepped out. You know those moments when you literally, in-game, feel your life flash in front of your eyes?
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was going to do a full-scale Vettel then and bin it at the last corner.
Perez, man, he's doing a superb job. You must be not happy with Lewis at the moment. He can't even get past Perez.
See, now I really regret racing him that hard at the start of the race.
Yeah, you fucked him over majorly.
Then again, I could... Because the thing is, even if I was behind Perez, I could have got through. Right, in these conditions, we're comfortably quicker than the AI. Even if I needed to make another stop, I'd be in P4 at this point.
the Inters. That's interesting. I can just keep pulling away from Joe. I could potentially make another stop for another set of Inters if I wanted to.
Do that this lap.
No. I don't do what it's like with fine at the
The
moment.
gap behind is
Pussy!
2.9 seconds.
Why on earth would I surrender track position to you?
Because if you did, I'd let you through.
You wouldn't let me through. Going up to lap the latest car, and it's my good friend, Kevin Magnussen.
Just remember season 3 of your career mode, Jake.
Oh, I know, he had a very good first season with Lotus last season. Yeah, I'm very proud of him.
I mean your 2016 career mode.
Ancient history, mate, don't remember it.
Still the funniest thing I've ever seen. Wow, you're leading the race and you're salty. I mean, if you don't want the race lead, I'll happily take it from you.
Thank you, Kevin Magnussen. He's just let me through. What a nice gentleman.
Next corner, Magnussen!
No, always good, always well.
To be fair, I'm not even pushing at this point.
Bazinga.
I'm just bringing her home. Weather report.
Current forecast is 5 or 10 more minutes of rain before it dries up. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
5 or 10 minutes more. Nah, see.
I think we'll be on Inters till the end now.
Yeah.
They should get to the end, these Inters. But to be honest, I'm getting to that point where I could just quite easily risk another stop.
I'm not even pushing, I'm just trying to bring it home.
This race has gone very quiet now.
Yeah.
The gap behind
I
us
think we're both
is
just trying to
13.6
bring it home
seconds.
now to the end.
This is on 90 difficulty, right?
Yeah, it is. But it's,
Okay, good.
don't forget, it is wet.
Yeah.
We do seem to get much quicker than the AI when it's wet.
Plus, I think Max would have probably been in the slot between us, you know, if he hadn't tried a stupid move.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yes.
Yeah, he would have. After my spin, he would have. But I think right now I'd be battling him for second. I still think I could have
I
caught
think
him.
the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your
Oh.
tyres.
Jeff has just said he thinks the track will be drying out quite soon.
Nice that Jeff's actually telling you something, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have helped if he told me when to pit. I'd be a few... Well, no. What would have helped me is not spinning, but we'll gloss over that.
A few more seconds and I think I'll
It's
I'll
not a
make a
perfect
stop.
situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
If it does start drying out quite quickly, I'm going for a late race gamble. You can tell we're concentrating because it's gone quiet.
Yeah, I totally nearly didn't just spin.
Let me guess. You hit the curb at that corner.
Of course.
Oh, I can tell you lost time there. Fucking hell.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to push and get the gap I need.
This is
That
where
doesn't
you.
help.
This is where you've been it, trying to get the gap. You're already comfortably in first. Why would you risk it?
Because I do think I could puncture otherwise.
Rubbish. You're fine. What's your front left on?
44.
Jesus Christ! Well, I
What?
only pitted a lap before you, and my front left is on 39. Lap after you, even. See, I'll be fine. It's you. You're fucked.
Thing is, I trust in my ability to overtake you should I pit.
You tell
And
yourself
plus, why
that.
why not give us a little race excitement? Why the hell am I lapping Latifi for the second time?
Well, yeah, you want to provide race excitement? Good. Pit now.
Okay.
Hi, Russell. Oh, he's got out of my way. Cheers, Russell.
I don't like how his tyres feel anymore.
I'm fine.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now.
You know what?
Everything's
If you
looking
pit now and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you can go on to soft.
No, chat's not going to dry out for a little while anyway. So, I'm good.
I think you might still come out in front of me, to be honest.
We'll see. We shall see.
Oh, I don't like this corner. I mean, it's a corner, so of course I don't like it.
Don't make me choke.
Push, push.
Not
Use
the
your
only thing you'll
overtake
be
button.
choking on, Daddy. Yeah, you're ahead of me
That worked.
until you go wide at the first corner and I take the position. It's not raining anymore.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Ah.
Gap to teammate behind is
Oh, new
19.0
inters.
seconds.
To be fair, you're going to drive away from me anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is drying out quite quick.
I may have made a mistake here.
Are you going to stick it out?
Why should I disclose you that information?
Oh. Don't even look that wet.
The gap to the car behind is 19.3 seconds.
Tyre status.
Come.
Tyre status!
Joe, I don't think the volume is the issue.
Okay, I think it might be just about time to come and change these tyres.
Sorry, Dan TikTok, I don't think the volume's the issue.
Oi!
Look how much fresh inters are giving me over you. Joe, you pitting?
Yep.
Oh wow. A brave move. Oh.
Brave
Go, go,
or
go.
inspired?
Why did I pit? Why did I fucking pit? I'm such an idiot.
Look after these tyres now. We're gonna finish the race on this compound.
Oh, cheers for that, Perez.
Thank you, Magnussen.
Ah,
I don't really know why you pitted, because you could have put me in a difficult situation there.
Still could.
Okay, the stewards
I
have
got
now
this.
enabled DRS.
Are you gonna try and stick it out?
Again, I'm not telling you anything.
Oh. I think that's thrown the race back in your favour there. If I hadn't got caught up behind those two, I could have caught you.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Uh-oh. Go
This is
away,
where it
Joe.
gets interesting. Hello, Jake.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good, mate. Just chilling, you know? I love how it... Oh, no, I have switched tyres now. Fair enough. What AI we're going to try and stick it out? Wait, is Latifi still on Inters?
Our gap behind
You can just
is-
knock the tyre
That
off.
has not done you any favours at all. Nor
I don't think
me.
it really helped you, to be honest.
Oh, I think you're safe for this one. Yeah, you got it in the bag now. Although...
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, he's going to stop in the corner, isn't he? Ooh, you went a bit wide there.
No, it's just my line.
Stay right, Carlos. Oh, I dare say you've got this one in the bag. Giving it everything though.
Takes us one moment on a curve, and trust me, I am pushing.
You're clearly quicker though.
I'm also potentially going to try and get past the slap on this final lap.
of the race.
That's another thing I'm fighting for.
Oh good, drop back a bit then. Create some space between you and the back
Less
markers.
than a lap of fuel now.
Well, I
The
can't,
tank
it's
is
the final
empty.
lap.
Oh. What? If you bin it now, I'm going to laugh.
Oh, purple first.
You gave that curve the widest berth you could there. Oh, this won't
really.
help you.
Thank you, Ricardo.
That you did? Oh, you did
Come
it!
on!
Oh.
Get in! What a performance! Driver of the day, Lance Stroll.
Made you sweat on for a lap there, though, when you came out the pits.
I love that. God, loud, I can't hear.
Oh, I'm just glad to have... Considering that's one of my weaker tracks, I'm just glad to have taken second.
Does that mean after 3 rounds we're level on points?
Yep.
But of course I'm ahead because I have 2 wins to your 1.
Well, it depends if you still got the fastest lap, because an AI could have nabbed it from you. He said...
Lewis! No!
Yes, Lewis! My boy!
I was a second quicker than you on that last lap. You should be ashamed.
And Lewis went a second quicker than you. That means I keep my championship lead.
Lewis, you fucking prick. And boots Lewis from the championship.
Hamilton, fastest lap.
Ooh, Joe was a corner cutting warning away from a penalty.